What's up, you guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome to episode number 38 of the NFL First and 10 New York Jets podcast. How you doing this morning, brother?
I'm good. Cold, rainy, and dark. But
yeah. Oh, like the Jets season.
Yeah. You know, I don't even know where to go anymore. I don't even know what to discuss. Every time we think there's a silver lining, something else hits us in another gut check or whatever. Before we get into our normal, although I don't even know what's normal anymore, we woke up Monday morning to CJ Mosely making those comments, or maybe it was Sunday night, whatever. What did you take away from all that? Our coach got laughed at. We were disrespected. Blah, 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 blah.
What else is new, man? We haven't been respected since 2009, 2010.
Yeah. No, but I guess my question to you is, and we debated all afternoon or all morning, CJ says we were disrespected, we were this. Do you take what he says with a grain of salt? Like, I don't know where to go with it. Like,
no,
they showed a picture of him hugging Fletcher. Fletcher looked like he responded back. We didn't see anything from other reporters saying there was laughter going on when Saleh was complaining. Or was this a way for CJ Mosely to fire up his troops?
Hey, somebody's got to light a fire under their ass, right?
Yeah. Kevin, have you seen a team?
I hoped it. I had hoped it was going to be the coach, but
yeah. Have you seen a team that looks like it has? I don't know if no direction is the right word, but no. Let me rephrase it. Have you seen a team that has no identity like this team? Are we an offensive juggernaut? Are we a defensive juggernaut?
Yes, I have seen a team like that. This team, many years on top of each other.
But like, other than this team, like, here's a funny story.
Yeah, the bad ones.
I know, but
the Jaguars, stuff like that. You know.
Here's a funny
Texans.
Story. All right. Here's what I'm laughing about, and I'm jumping here. We'll get back to the CJ Mosely. The Detroit Lions win their first game on Sunday, and it was a packed house. And I actually heard, and maybe it was a joke, and I'm just jaded now. I actually heard somebody say, but I guess it's possible. Detroit now is looking to run the table and have a shot at that 7th spot. If every team in the hunt in front of them loses their game. But this is what I'm saying. Like,
hey, Detroit, man, it's all about having a shot, right?
No, but my point is that Detroit is like this feel-good story, the lovable losers. They won their first game. Mm-hmm. And we win a game and it's like, well, you weren't that impressive in the win. Oh, you won because, so-and-so dropped the pass or shanked the kick or blah, blah, blah.
It's the same crap, the same reason where our quarterback blatantly gets hit after the play, but there's never a flag.
Yeah,
we get hit out of bounds. There's never a flag. But yet, when it's the other way around, man, you look at them cross-eyed and we get the flag.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, to CJ Mosely's comments, respect is earned, not given. And
absolutely.
And this team, and listen, this may be a funny analogy, and this team is so young. I think they look at some of the players across on the other field, on the other side of that line, who has 5, 6, 8, and they're like, oh, I played him on Madden. I was him on Madden. And they're in awe of these guys. Like, I see Quinnen Williams, God love him. He doesn't look like he's ever angry.
No.
Like, he never looks like he has that pissed off look in his eyes. Like where you used to watch those old Raiders and those old Steeler teams and those old Cowboy teams. And I sat there as a little kid and I was afraid of those guys. They looked mean and vicious.
Well, yeah.
And tough.
even back in the day with Lions and Klecko and all them. I remember a game against the Giants. They sacked Phil Simms 11 times,
Yeah.
and the cover of the paper was Marty Lyons, like pretty much dragging Phil Simms on the ground.
Yeah, like this Jet team is so young. It's like they don't have a mean bone in their body. There's no identity. They don't come off the bus slapping people.
I mean,
you know?
I don't know. Well, that's again, that goes back to coaching. I mean, fire your team up, man.
Man, and then again, we'll get back to CJ Mosley. Salas says, I believe I heard this right. He hasn't lost faith in Ulbrich. Where I think this defensive coordinator has to go. Has to go.
He's bad, man. He's bad.
You know, and I get the, and maybe Salah's just saying, of course he's got to say this. Now, I get it, Jet fans. I know, duh. But would you be surprised, Kevin, if no one is fired from this staff? If he rides this staff for a second year?
No, yeah. Not in the least. I won't be surprised.
But do you think some heads need to roll from this staff?
Well, yeah.
I agree. I
mean, especially defensively.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you don't adjust.
Yeah.
You're like, how many weeks we say it? How many weeks have I said it? Have you said it? You got guys on the other team running it wide open. There's nobody covering them.
Yeah.
There's people out of position constantly.
I mean, and it's funny, Kev, the first 2, 3, 4 weeks of the season, all the things we knocked Mike LaFleur about, especially you and I, he to his credit, he's building something. This offense, I'm sorry, Kevin, like what I worried about earlier in the season was this offense looking bland, and this offense now to me is fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, man.
You know, like when we scored last week.
And it was once he moved up in the booth.
Yeah. But whatever, maybe it took him a few weeks to iron out the kinks. He's new at this, whatever. This offense now is fun to watch. Like, I mean, even last week against the Eagles, to score on our first 3 possessions was awesome. Now, of course, the second half, the Eagles made their adjustments and we crapped the bed. But you know what? I see the offense as climbing this ladder slowly. This defense just progress as teams got used to seeing this defense on film and knowing their little what's the word? Their ways, and teams are just running all over them, all over them.
And I've been paying attention. Teams are running the same plays.
Yeah.
From week to week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Screen, blah, blah,
the jet sweep, the little screens, the slants, and there's nobody covering.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how does that happen? How are you so out of position?
I don't know.
That there's, the guy's automatically going to get 10, 15 yards because there's nobody around them.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's where I say to CJ Mosley, when you were growing up on the playground, whether you were playing football or, you didn't let the bully you. If you did, you weren't getting any respect. More kids were going to bully you. You had to stand up and smack someone in the mouth. If you were playing ball, you had to show you needed to be between those lines with the rest of those players, You had to earn respect. It's not given to you. So, Jack,
absolutely, man.
Go do something these next 5 weeks and start smacking. I would rather Quinnen Williams one day or Franklin or anyone slap one of the old linemen upside his head. Get a 15-yard. Get someone to fire up your head. Those are one of those things I could live with because it shows you're not taking any bullshit from the other team.
When you messaged me and told me that and showed me the CJ thing.
Yeah.
I think I said to you, now, if Rex was the coach, he would have said, go out there and take him out.
Yeah, just smack someone in the head. Start off the game with like you know what? You're not doing this to me today and my team in my house or in any house.
He used to call it hot. He used to call it hot sauce, Rex.
Yeah.
Dump a little hot sauce on him.
Yeah, like, and this is why, like, I listened to Dan Campbell, Detroit, when he says we're gonna bite your kneecaps and tell you, this is what you want from your coach. Like, this is go out there and get an identity and slap someone.
Mm-hmm.
I could live. You slap someone in the start of the game off the side of the head because he's being an idiot. I could live with that penalty.
You set the
fire up.
If it sets the tone, absolutely.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But like even the refs are turning a blind eye with no respect. How many times is a team going to go for it on 4th down in your building like you're a Swiss cheese pee-wee football team?
But when we would do that, don't you, and take the penalty?
Uh-huh.
On a 3rd and 17. That's when we'd hit them in the head. And
yeah. I wouldn't mind the first play from scrimmage on Sunday. Just wrap somebody, just knock his head off and think, you want to come over this middle? Think again. You want to run through this defensive line? Think again.
How many times when we were younger, I watched Ronnie Lott in the back, and man, somebody would come across the middle. He would just lay them out. And that's see you next time. There was no next time because they didn't want to get hit like that again.
Make that number one receiver on that other team thinks he's coming across that middle. This is what he has to look forward to.
You could get your head taken off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the penalties, like the first one of the game, I could live with because it sets the tone. Not in our house, not today. But
Absolutely.
This team doesn't seem to do that. They can't wait for the game 10. And what's going on with all these jersey exchanges now?
I don't know.
I guess I'm old. The game's passed me by in this new way of doing things. Can you see Klecko at the end of a game going over to Super Duper or Dan Marino saying, here's my jersey for your jersey.
No.
You guys may go, do you want a jersey? Go buy one.
No,
I don't get that jersey exchange.
Back then, somebody handed it. They'd throw it on the ground and step.
And listen, I know we're making silly here and we're having a laugh, but it's like I understand we're young, but that doesn't mean we can't slap someone in the mouth, set the tone. Not today, not in our house, not ever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want teams disrespecting you. Give them something to think about.
Hey, man. Absolutely.
I don't have it in front of me, last week's stats. Maybe you know of it. How many times did the Eagles go for it on 4th down last week?
A lot, and converted.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody step up and make a play.
Respect is earned, not given.
Make a stop. Do something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Really? Like CJ, like, of course you're being disrespected because you got no identity. There's no toughness on this team. I'd rather somebody make this killer hit and lean over the guy and say, yeah, think twice next time. And if they throw the flag,
take the taunting penalty. So
yeah, they throw the flag, screw, because that guy is going to think twice about trying that shit again.
Well, yeah. It's like I just said, like Lot hitting people over the middle, man. And you're going to think twice about coming across again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the injury report here. I see CJ's questionable.
Yeah.
Elijah's questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Griffin's questionable.
Let me punch it as well.
I mean, we know that Davis is on IR, and like I think I said to you, if I don't see him again, it's okay with me.
Yep.
And I don't mean this year either.
Yeah, Tevon Coleman is out. Did you say that?
Yeah. No, I did not say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coleman is out.
Coleman's out. Wesco's out. Carter's out, as we know. Yeah, and then all the questionables which you named: Ryan Griffin, the tight end. Wesco's out.
That's another thing. Have you noticed how, like, almost all the free agents that we signed are hurt?
Yeah.
Out for the year.
Yeah. Well, the top 3 are. Our top 3 free agents this year are done.
What the hell
Right?
is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Jared Davis is done, but who knows? Who knows? And here's the other deal. It's funny how things work. We lose Corey Davis for the year. And the talk was that, and it's true, Mims has 5 games to step up. And Mims has to show something. But we got Keelan Cole back, which is nice, which means and nothing against Keelan Cole. With him being back, watch, we're not going to see Mims tomorrow. Mims is not long for this team because someone in this organization or someone on this coaching staff does not like him.
Yep.
Does not like him.
Yep.
And he'll go somewhere else and turn into be, Lynn Swan or John Stallworth or Al Toon. You'll see. He'll turn into something great.
Oh, sure.
He'll turn into
he'll go to another team and he'll be like, wow, where'd this guy come from?
Yeah.
The Jets.
Yeah. P. Ryan's another one. He'll never see the field, and I don't know why. And he'll turn out to be real good somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Yeboah, and these are the 3 names I mentioned that need to see action in the next 5 weeks. We need to build a game plan around. Let Kenny Yeboah get 3 or 4 passes, short screen some, and see what he's got. Unless P. Ryan's injured and I just don't know about it, or you don't know, or we don't know about it, let P. Ryan get 10 or 12 carries. Let's see what he's about these next 5 weeks. Get about 4 or 5 plays to Mims these next few weeks. See what he's about. This is the next 5 weeks where we need to see what this core is about. And not only that, what is our core and who is the core guys around this team?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's Elijah, Carter, Zach, Moore, and is it who's the 2 cornerbacks? I'm thinking Carter is one, Hall is the other. And let's see what we got.
Yep.
I just don't know anymore, Kevin. Like, again, you and I, because we're not X's and we're just Jeff, we view the game differently than the big wigs, than the coaching staff. But missed tackles are missed tackles. Swiss cheese defensive line is still Swiss cheese, no matter what X's and O's you look at. So I don't know anymore. I don't know.
I've been watching football in this team for 52 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't make this crap up. And in 52 years, oh, yeah, there's been couple good times. Parcells, 98, Rex, 2011, Walt Michaels in the 80s, but I mean, other than just getting a sniff of things, what have we done? Nothing.
Yeah. No, it's funny. A Steeler fan said to me he was a little upset because he feels like this year might be their first losing season under Tomlin. And I looked at him. And
God bless you, man.
I said, you're upset over one losing season? I said, in the history of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you probably have just as many losing seasons, if not less, than we have winning seasons.
They probably got less.
I would have to look up in the last 69, what are we, 62 years old? How many winning seasons we've had. And I know we've done that before. We wrote down our winning season. And how many losing seasons the Steelers had. Now, remember, in football, they consider 8-8 a winning season. I don't, but they do.
No, I don't.
How many seasons in the last 62 years you recall the Steelers being 7-9 or less? Not too many when you only had 4 coaches or 3 coaches over the last 60
That's right,
years.
Man. That's right.
You can't have too many losing seasons because the coaches won't last.
That's right. I mean,
so to be upset that you might have one losing season.
And you know what else I found funny this week? The whole kicker fiasco.
Preach. Go ahead. Talk about that fiasco.
Are you freaking kidding me? You went through all this crap. Okay.
Yeah.
To re-sign the same guy?
Yeah. And then, they must have heard they must have been the butt of some jokes in doing that, because between Saleh and the strength and conditioning coach, Boyer, all I keep hearing is, what a talented leg this man has.
Yeah. Okay.
What a talented leg this man has. Well, you know what? I understand he could boot it 60 yards, but if he can't get it through the uprights, what good is it? Seriously, where is the talented leg?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now, we signed our ninth kicker since 2017. He's our ninth kicker. So basically, we're going through kickers every 7 weeks of football. Every 7 weeks, you could pencil it in now. Like a holiday, the Jets will need a new kicker, because that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
5 years, 9 kickers since 2017. 9 kickers.
Meanwhile, what's Falk doing?
Yeah.
It's like a never-ending cycle.
Well, when Myers was here, now I knew Myers wanted crazy money, but did they even make him an offer? I don't remember.
Still a Pro Bowl kicker.
Yeah. And here's some scoop on Eddie Pinheiro. He tried out for the Colts this year, didn't make it. Yeah, he lost out this year to the Colts. Pinheiro hasn't seen activity, Kevin, since 2019. And when he was with the Bears.
And so I saw him.
What we're bringing in.
Unbelievable.
This is what we're bringing in.
I mean, last week the guy said, I'm not going to let those 2 kicks define me. Dude, you missed 2 extra points in a row.
Yeah, well, he's out of the league. Goodbye. You're talking about that Kessman, whatever his name was. Yeah, I don't remember his name because he's out of the league.
You know, the guy that they loved so much in the practices and made him the kicker.
Well, Kevin, we discussed that last week. I don't even know if they loved him, because when we had last week's podcast and during the recordings of we said at the time, the Jets didn't have a firm decision. This was almost like 11 o'clock Saturday night. They said, we have to do something. All right, let's bring in Westman and tell. Yeah.
Here you got a quarter.
Heads Amendola, tails Westman, Kessman, whatever his name is. Sorry, I don't remember his name. I'm not trying to be a funny guy. I don't remember his name.
You got a coin? Let's see who the kicker is.
Yeah.
Oh, we laugh, man, but it's freaking sad.
And let me ask you another question. I heard somewhere, it was a Tennessee fan, I believe. Of course, it was a Tennessee fan, but I don't remember the guy's name or the person, but he said that Corey Davis was known for the drops there. So what made the Jets think that they were going to fix the drops here and that they gave him all this money?
It's like the girl who dates the guy says she's going to change him.
Yeah, I don't know, Kev. Did the Jets not watch? Did the coaching staff not watch film to see what the catch to drop? I don't know. I'm just asking, because you can't tell me Corey Davis didn't have the dropsies his whole career. Please don't tell me he came here and developed the dropsies.
I mean, some of those drops, you know who he reminded me of sometimes? Herndon.
Glass hands, right?
Hands of stone.
Yeah. As soon as the ball hits your hands, you drop it, they break. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And you know, Kevin, I go back and forth because it's still a mystery what's up with Mekhi Becton. And I love the kid, but I think it is his. I'm sorry. I heard another person say it's not his knees. It's not this. Yes, it's the weight, but take it for someone who once had weight problem, where if you're carrying too much weight for your legs to support, your knees don't heal right. And it takes much longer. Mm-hmm. And just standing is a pain in the ass.
An 8 week is supposed to be an 8 week injury. We're on 11 now.
At the longest 8 weeks, there was talk it was supposed to be 5. Now, I go back and forth with Mekhi Becton, where A lot of Jet fans say, I never need to see him again this year, get him ready for next year. And with me, it's like a flip of a coin. 1 minute, I'm like, I agree. And then 1 minute, I don't. I need to see Mekhi Becton get out there for at least a half. I don't care if it's week 18 in a meaningless game. And this is why I say this, Jet fans, he needs to test that knee so he knows how hard he could push it in the offseason and what he's ready for next year. We can't sleep on a whole nother year and put him out there for his first preseason game and he drops back once and boom, the knee collapses again. And now we're stuck another whole year with a fill-in. We need to know going into next season that he's secure on that knee and that knee looks good. So I need to see him play one of these halves somewhere in the next 5 weeks, whether it's that last game of the season or the second to. I'm sure Mekhi Becton said he might need that too. Do you want to go 6 months not knowing if that knee is structurally prepared and repaired and ready to do play next year on it? That's me. That's my take on the Mekhi.
No, I agree.
I'm not giving up on him, but don't tell me at this point it's not the weight.
Of course it is.
Of
course it is. That's why you can't get back on the field.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure on your knees.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
and Kevin, when you're carrying that weight and you're running, the impact on that knee is like 400 times greater than, just a regular walker. That's a lot of pressure on those knees.
I know when I run, my knees hurt.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine,
Yeah.
if I had another 300 pounds or 200 pounds added to it, I mean, holy crap.
Yeah. No, believe me, I know what it's like. Just take it from someone who's from 18 to my age now. My weight has fluctuated all the time. And my knees, when I put on too much weight, my knees feel it. Climbing the stairs, walking down the block. And then not only do my knees feel it, over all the years, even with the heavy lifting and being in great shape, even with gaining a lot of weight, my knees started to affect my back, started to have sciatica because I was trying to stand differently or walk differently or run differently or, the way I pointed my feet in certain ways to relieve pain wind up giving me pain to other parts of my body.
Gotcha.
So I know it's the weight. Believe me, take it from someone whose weight has fluctuated over the 52 years of his life. Yep. It's so as a football player who's constantly taking a beating, when they're in the best shape, when you're carrying excess weight, that's not good. So please, he needs to slim down. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's my take on the mic.
No, I completely agree. Completely agree. Yep. Completely agree.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm looking at some Saints Jet history here.
Yeah, I'm sure we have the same stats, but you read them off.
11 times. They've met 11 times. Saints lead the series 6-5.
Okay.
Saints are 4-2 against at the Jets when they play here. What else is interesting? 2 of New Orleans' victories against the Jets have come as shutouts, of course.
Okay.
Where we couldn't score a damn point. Obviously, we couldn't even kick a field goal.
Yep.
How pathetic is that?
Yeah. So, Kevin, I'm just going to piggyback. So my numbers are a little different. I saw your numbers as well. My numbers are a little different. I went to a different site. I got 13 times with the Saints winning the series 7 out of the 13 times.
Okay.
And the point differential was 268 to 217. To piggyback on your 2 shutouts, yeah, they came in the 92 season and the 95 season. Yep.
And I mean, our largest margin of victory was only 7 points against them.
Yeah. And what was theirs? Do you know off the top of your head?
15.
How about this one, Kev?
Which
we
was
always talk about
Saints 29, Jets 14, which was in 89 at the Superdome.
Okay. What were the scores in the show? Oh, yeah, 20-0. I was at that game. I wrote that down. I made a note. The game they lost to the Saints 20-0 was a December game. Now my wife, we were dating. We had 4 tickets. Took my brother and a buddy of mine. They sat on one side of the field. We sat on the other. And the reason why I remember that game so well, and we lost 20-0, and it was cold, is because the stadium was empty. And I forgot what section.
Oh, what a surprise!
You know, but the reason why that game stuck in my head so much is not because of the loss, because at the time my girlfriend, like I said, my wife now, I forgot what section it is, but the seats were 3 and 4. But we decided to sit in seats 1 and 2. And it's a good thing we did, because halfway through the game, some knucklehead above us threw down a beer bottle that hit seat 3 and shattered. That I keep thinking that if we were in our correct seats, one of us wouldn't have been here, because that bottle would have hit us in the head. And that's the thing that stuck out to me about that Jet game. Not so much that we lost, is that some knucklehead weaned a bottle down that could have hit me or my.
Was that one of the shutouts?
Yeah, 20-0.
Okay, so it was either in 92 or 94.
92. That was 92.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was actually a birthday present that was given to me.
It was the day after Christmas.
Yes. Yep. I remember that game. But here's another funny stat. In 1980, the Saints came to Shea Stadium to play the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, they were 0-14, the Saints. Do I have to go on, or do you know what happened? We gave the Saints their first win that year.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. They were 0-14 coming into that game, and they beat us at Shea Stadium. I think Richard Todd must have thrown, I think he threw like 4 interceptions that game.
21-20 final score? Is that the game we're talking about?
Yeah, the Saints' first win in 1980.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. That was their only win of the season. Again, came against us.
And it must have been another crappy year for us, because there was only 38,000 people there.
Yeah. And they were probably all Saints fans.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, Kevin, we're everyone's get-right game. We're everyone's first. Like, Pitt has his first reception against us this year, his first touchdown against us. What team was it we said where 4 different running backs scored a touchdown? Like, everything's a first against us. We're never a first against anyone else.
No.
No.
Yeah, I know. Hey, man, you can't make this crap up.
Yeah. And everything is like you start watching, and everything is, we signed this guy, we promoted this guy, we demoted this guy, we cut this guy, we released this guy, IRR this guy. Like, and I understand it happens with a lot of teams, but like here we were, the offense was starting to look good, decent, and now Corey Davis is down. And then Keelan Cole was on a COVID list, but now he's back. Now you got to hope Mims is ready. We're going to see some action with Mims. Like,
it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards.
Yeah.
All the time, man.
Yeah.
But that's the story of this team.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
year in and year out.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I pulled something out for you tonight.
Okay. Very nice. Bobby Hebert. Look at that dude. Look at that head, dude. Very nice.
He's got the Greg Brady perm going there, man.
Greg Brady, very nice. So, you know what? I mean, Alvin Kamara is playing tomorrow. I don't know how many touches he'll see. But, and the Saints are banged up too. This is a winnable game, or should be a winnable game. But again, Kev, this is the Jets, so I worry. Real quick for me before we get on to our picks, because I don't know where else to go.
No, there's nowhere else to go.
5 games left. So it's the Saints, Miami, Jags, Tampa Bay, and Buffalo. I believe in that order. I understand the team we have, the injuries we have. But is it unfair for me to hope that we go 3-2? Can we possibly do that? Can we see the final month be a growth month? And
Read the last 5 teams to me.
Saints. Then we go to Miami. Home for Jacksonville. Home for Tampa Bay. On the road for Buffalo. Now, to go 3-2, we would have to win 3 in a row.
I see us getting 1.
Just 1.
Yeah.
And I take it that would be Jacksonville, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you see, that's the obvious, so it probably won't happen.
Yeah, right.
Here I thought earlier in the year, the Tampa Bay game won't mean nothing to Tampa Bay. But now Tom is fighting to hold on to that 3rd seed. So that game might mean something. Here I was hoping Buffalo, I thought they were a 15-win team. They would have their spot wrapped up. That game would mean nothing to them. Maybe we sneak one. But now Buffalo's going to need that game. They're going to
That's right.
That
yeah, man. Everything's coming down to the wire. Yep. There's going to be no resting.
I'm hoping Miami sleeps on us, thinking it's a trap game, and we go to Miami and surprise them. The best present.
They're playing well, man.
Yeah. The best present we could get as Jeff fans is we go 3-2 these next 5 games. How great would that be?
It would be good.
Because guys are already, I know 1, yeah. Guys are already talking about the draft. They're already trying to figure out, go safety, go center, go. A lot of guys don't like this center from Iowa. They say he's too small. They're interested in the cornerback, a pass rusher, which is what we need. It's December and we're already talking about the draft and where we're 4 and 5, because I think that's what we have now. 4 and 5.
Other teams and fans are talking about seeding, and we're talking about the draft.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah.
As usual.
Cut the kicker, re-sign him, bring in this Keelan Doss, release him. I just don't get anything that goes on anymore. But that's just me.
The most baffling thing to me was the thing with the kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing if you're going to get rid of Amendola to get somebody better. You got somebody worse. I don't understand. I don't know what the hell are you doing.
The thing is, Kevin, we said at least I said it to you in last week's post game, that if everything was even Steven going into Saturday afternoon, then I'm going to stick with the devil I know, which was Amendola.
Right.
And if his leg is so super strong and super impressive, Mr. Boyer, our special teams coordinator, then why didn't you just make a case to say, listen, let's give the kid 1 more week?
Yeah. What did you see in the tryouts or whatever that you thought this dude was better? I
don't know.
I said in the post game, I'm watching the dude. It looked like me kicking the ball.
Yeah, he was not even close.
It was like you were kicking knuckleballs.
Yeah, he wasn't even close, Kev. He wasn't even close.
Nope.
Anyway, that's it for me on my end. You want to do the prediction, or I can't even talk anymore. This week's picks. Let's go on. You were 7-6 last week for a total of 98 and 78, and I was 8-5, so I have the 1 game lead.
Oh man,
99 and 77. I made that 4-game comeback or whatever it was.
We are just fighting it out here.
Oh yeah, and here we are now, week 14, the final 5 weeks. We got some decent games on the schedule, so let's kick it off. San Francisco at Cincinnati.
What happened to the Bengals? Give me the Niners.
They're a team that it seems like they still don't know how to win, or when they do win, they buy into,
the press clippings.
Yeah.
Like we do.
Yeah.
And then you come out the next week and lay an egg.
In saying that, Kevin, it's at Cincinnati. It's a 1:00 game. San Francisco traveling all across. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Okay.
Baltimore at Cleveland.
Interesting game.
Must win for both teams for this playoff picture.
Yes.
Baltimore does not look impressive, even though they're finding ways to win.
No.
Is this an upset alert? I don't even know if you can call it an upset alert, but is this an upset alert? Does Cleveland beat them?
You know, I'm going to have to go with the coach in this one.
Okay.
And give me Harbaugh on the Ravens.
Yeah. I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to have to agree with you, Kev.
I mean, all things even, give me the coach.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. Jacksonville at Tennessee. Now, Kev, in all fairness, this looks like a no-brainer. Tennessee,
right.
But Tennessee has lost to Houston, has lost to the Jets. Do they complete the trifecta and lose to three of the four worst teams in the league?
They're at home?
Yeah.
Give me the Titans.
Yeah. I thought my little talk there would persuade you to take them, and I could sneak under. And no, I'm with you. I got Tennessee as well. Raiders. Go ahead.
Fire it up.
Yeah, Raiders at the Chiefs. Raiders at the Chiefs.
I think the Raiders get killed. Honestly.
The Raiders played them well, right? The Raiders always give them.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the Raiders are going to do what they normally do, collapse after Thanksgiving, like they always do. I don't see them. They might play a tight first half, but Mahomes and the Chiefs,
but they're going to pull away.
Yeah, yep. Mahomes and the Chiefs seem to got their footing. They're 8-4, top in their division.
I'm seeing like a 28-17, a 30-17, maybe. Okay.
But I'm with you. I got the Chiefs. I think they found their footing, and they're getting right just at the right time. You know.
Of course. Hey, it's all about what you're doing in December, right?
Yeah, and you know what? And we know that's true, Kevin. And you see teams that constantly win. The Chiefs the last few years, the Ravens the last few years, New England forever. These teams, they may look like they're sleepwalking in September, but you see how October looks and November looks, and then when the games are timed, they wake up and they're ready to go. And
I mean, once you hit Thanksgiving, it's time to turn it on.
Yeah. And they're building towards that. These good teams build towards that. Then the mediocre teams, like the B teams, they start off September strong, and you're like, whoa, there's a sleeper. I'm shocked about them. Like the Panthers, 3-0. I was on that bed. I was like, whoa, look at this team. And they shat the bed.
Hey, man.
Know? Like those B teams start to collapse October, November. And then the C teams are the C teams. And
I say it all the time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon.
So it's saying that, are you going to break away and take the Saints tomorrow over the Jets?
Give me the Saints.
Okay.
I'm
with you on that, but I'm going to take the Jets to make this fun.
I mean, something that you mentioned to me.
Go ahead.
Kamara coming back. I can see him just having a field day.
Yeah, and you know what, Kev? I don't know how much they're going to use Kamara tomorrow since he comes back, but they could use him 10 times and he could rush for 100 yards against this defense.
Sure.
And just the fact that he's out there as a decoy, he could be worth 100 yards to someone else, the other running back or a receiver, because the Jets are going to be worried about him.
Oh, believe me, one of my things is going to be Kamara as an anytime touchdown scorer tomorrow. So
yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I to make this fun, I took the Jets.
Okay.
But gun to my head, I think, like you said, the Saints find a way. Even with Taysom Hill back there playing with only 4 fingers, they'll find a way. They'll find a way. Right? I think Taysom Hill is starting tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll probably do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know, keep their drives alive. They'll have a 3rd and 23 or something, and they'll convert it.
Yeah.
Because there's a blown coverage in the secondary, or someone was out of position or something. So they'll pick up 24 yards when they needed 23. You know,
it'll be 3rd and 9. The quarterback will oversail the ball over the receiver's head, but there'll be a late hit somewhere that gives them a first down to keep the. Yeah, I know.
Defensive holding.
Yeah,
something. Yeah, sure. All right.
Yeah, no, I know. People think we're joking, but
we're not. We're not. We're dead serious.
You realize we're serious. This is what we've grown to expect.
Yes.
And how sad is that?
Pathetic, actually.
Like, I don't know how many times we stopped them on, let's say, 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8. And the first thing I say is not yay. It's like, was there a flag? Was there a flag?
Okay, where's the flag?
Yeah.
Where's the flag that's going to give them a first down?
That's pathetic. That's what we're looking for. Not that the guy made a good move and we stopped them and we're happy. We're looking for, oh my God, just please tell me there was no flag. No flag. It's like we even have to, root against the flag coming out. And, not the fact that our guy made a cool stop, because that's the Jet luck. That's the Jet law,
And
do something good, look for a flag.
And man, we get no love from the refs.
Yeah.
None. 0, 0, 0. Like some of those things last week were ridiculous.
Oh, please. That pass interference where James Lofton upstairs said that ball wasn't anywhere near him.
Of course not.
Come on. Anyway.
All right.
Dallas at Washington.
Man. Give me Washington.
Yep, I'm with you. Washington seems to found their mojo.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, I know you took Washington, but I didn't get a chance to say to you, Mike McCarthy guaranteed the win.
Really?
Yeah, he guaranteed it. He pulled a Joe Willie. So do you want to change your pick or you? I'm not changing my pick. I'm going to fire Washington up anyway.
That's on the board right now in the locker room.
Yeah. This is a pick'em game. Atlanta at Carolina.
I was looking at this game.
Okay.
And I like the Falcons in this game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Carolina, they fired their OC last week.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know who their quarterback is next year. They don't even. And I don't know if rules on shaky ground. This team seems to be a shit show right now, and I'm going to take. That might wrap.
All right, let's keep going here.
Yeah. So we're back. Technical difficulty.
We left off with the Falcon game.
Yeah, we were saying how Carolina has been such a mess. I don't know. Maybe this rallies them. I don't know. But anyway, we both took Atlanta. Let's move on. Not a lot to say there. Seattle at Houston.
Give me the Seahawks.
Okay. Yes, I'm with you.
Because Houston's starting a rookie quarterback. So
yeah, I'm with you. Denver at Detroit. Remember, Detroit's making the playoff push.
Yeah, they're going on a run.
Yeah. I got Denver.
Yeah, how can you go against the Broncos in this situation?
Giants flying all the way across town to face the Chargers. Who do you got?
Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm with you. That was short and sweet.
Big, I think.
You like the Chargers big, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. A few more games left. This is a good one. Buffalo at Tampa Bay.
Ooh, good game. Good game. In Tampa, I got to take the Bucks.
Yeah. So you don't think after the Monday night game, Buffalo doesn't bounce back?
It's a tough game. It's a tough game, especially down in Tampa. So.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got Tampa Bay. I think this next one's a no-brainer, but that's me. Chicago at Green Bay.
Give me the pack. Pack.
I'm with you. Hey, do you know? I wasn't up to it. I wasn't on the money last week. I'm not on the money today. Is that going to be the Sunday night game, or did they flex another game in? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I'm really not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
More on our part, but yeah. And the Monday night matchup, Rams at the Cardinals at Arizona. I got the Cardinals.
That's a good game. Let's go. Let's try to make this interesting. Give me the Rams.
Okay, wow. I'm surprised you're taking the Rams.
Why, hey man, I'm trying
No,
to keep this interesting.
No, I agree. I agree. But I thought I heard someone say on one of these sports shows, the Rams, and I'll have to go back and look, I should, that the Rams haven't beaten anyone this year with a 500 or better record. Could that be? I would have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I guess it's easy to tell. We just have to see who their losses came against and figure it out. But yeah, that's what I thought I heard. And that wraps up week 14. It gets interesting now because next week, going into week 15, we'll have not only a Thursday night game, we'll have some Saturday games as well now.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that should be good. We'll get
Thursday. You know, I like when that starts this time of year.
I like the Saturday games, you know? Because I go out early on Saturday, get all the errands done, and by 4 o'clock I'm home, and there's usually nothing to watch. I'm bored to tears, and now we're gonna get 4:30 football on Saturday starting next week, so that'll be fun. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Hey man, that was the one good thing about last year with all the crap going on and everything. Man, you had games Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays.
Yeah, you didn't know when a game was coming. It kind of made last year a little easier, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly. All right, brother. Well, that's it for me on this end.
Same here. We'll see what happens. Hey, you got a score prediction for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the Jets in a squeaker. This Pinheiro hits a 47-yarder with 3 seconds left. We get the 27-24 win.
27-24. I'm writing
I'm never
that
good
down.
with these, but let's have fun. Let's nail biter down to the stretch. We're celebrating tomorrow on our post-game show.
Let me give you mine.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say give me 20-19.
Wow. Okay. Saints. Okay. Is it one of these last-minute drives where we crap the bed, or do we score? Is it 9?
It's 19-17.
Okay.
They make a couple of plays. Kamara makes a big run. They get down in field goal range, and once again take the knife and go into us.
Yeah, that would be a fitting ending because that's how a lot of games end when you're a Jet fan.
Of course.
Yeah. No. I know.
Hey, I hope I'm wrong and you're right. So.
I hope so. But listen, either way, right or wrong, we will be back here tomorrow night after an hour after the game, telling you
go over it all.
Yep, telling you what we think. All right, brother, another good one.
Will we have smiles on our face from a win?
Yeah.
Or will we have smiles on our face from laughing our asses?
Yeah. Who the hell
at
knows?
another debacle?
Yeah, another game we get disrespected all over the place. Or is it the start of gaining respect? Is it start of growing the culture? Is it start of waking up,
The fact that, again, whether he made too much out of it or not, Mosely, the fact that when your coach is getting laughed at, will you come out the following week and just, you should seethe about that all week. Seethe.
Oh yeah, I agree. And this is where we said earlier in the show, Kev, where's this team identity? Are they going to slap someone in the mouth and say, not today, not ever, not again in our house?
Mhm.
And not only that, we're starting something. Not only that, we're going to go into your house and start slapping people around.
We shall see.
Yeah, let's hope. All
All
right,
right.
Kev, another great one. Another great one.
We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game. Tomorrow after the game, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes.
Until then, enjoy your Saturday. Okay. Hey, it's nice here in Jersey.
Oh,
Supposed to be
lucky
like
you.
supposed to be like 60 degrees here. I mean, it's cloudy and everything, and I
Yeah.
think it's gonna rain, but I heard it's gonna get to 60. So
Nice.
get
Yeah, it's supposed
get
to
it.
same thing here, but I think we're gonna have rain all day here. But
Yeah.
who knows? We'll see.
Oh
We'll
hell.
see.
Get out and do your Christmas shopping.
Yeah, I'll do what I have to do either way. Yep. All right,
All
my
right, brother.
Yep.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Have a great day and get up. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.